Men left a note for a hotel maid in a bed. She's reduced to tears when she reads it. Svetlana Thalika had worked her hands to the bone that day cleaning up hotel rooms that looked like they had been inhabited by animals. Despite the work being hard and thankless, she was glad to have work to go to after being out on the streets not so long ago. She was eyed up and down by two leering customers who winked at her as they left their hotel room. She entered the room after them to clean up, and sure as anything, it was filthy. That was when she pulled out the note they had left for her on the bed that made her start to sob. She couldn't believe the nerve of them. Svetlana had been down on her luck since moving from Russia to New York for a new life. Her husband had treated her very badly back in Russia and had left her for another woman, saying that she had gotten old and ugly. Since arriving in America with limited English, she had had a hard time finding somewhere stable to live and earn money. She had found herself on the street at the beginning and would do anything for money. However, what she was proposed to do in the customer's note was a step too far. One day, when out walking the streets, Svetlana noticed a sign in a hotel window looking for a maid. Sick of the uncertainty of where she would sleep every night, she decided to hand in her resume. The next day, she received a call back from them for an interview. She was thrilled. However, Svetlana had no idea what she was going to be faced with in this job. Svetlana was walking through Central Park when she received a call from a number she didn't recognize. It was the manager of the hotel she had sent her resume into, inviting her in for an interview. Svetlana was ecstatic. She put on her smartest outfit and her makeup and made her way into the hotel to talk to the manager. She would have never expected what she would be offered money to do when she got in there. Despite her lack of experience in hospitality, Svetlana explained to the manager in her best English that she had been her husband's housekeeper for years and she had a very hard work ethic. The manager eyed her up and down, liking what he was seeing. "Okay, sweetheart, I'll give you a chance," he said. "But be aware, customers might ask a lot of you, looking the way you do," he said with a wink. "I will do anything, sir," purred Svetlana. She would regret the moment she said that. Svetlana's first day on the job went very well. She wasn't lying about her excellent work ethic, and she cleaned rooms quickly and efficiently. All the staff seemed to warm to her straight away. However, it was the patrons of the hotel who took a special interest in her and her warm nature and beauty. Svetlana was doing exceptionally well at her job, and her manager was delighted. He had taken a chance on the beautiful Russian lady. She had restructured the hotel's entire organizational system and streamlined their cleaning process. She had also gotten through a monstrous pile of laundry that had been piling up for months. She was enjoying the job despite it being extremely difficult at the best of times. However, when a customer left her this note for her in a bed, she was reduced to tears by it. Svetlana was very friendly and got along with pretty much everyone who came into the hotel. She was super helpful and would get them anything they needed if she was asked for it. As two men watched her cheerfully go between rooms, cleaning and chatting to people, they surveyed her behavior. They liked what they saw inside and out. They decided to make her an offer that they hoped she would accept. Svetlana was going down the corridor between rooms when she first spotted the two men. They were leaving their room and their eyes lit up when they saw her coming towards them. Svetlana was used to having this effect on men, so she decided to play it up. "Hello, sirs, is there anything I can get you?" she cooed in her attractive accent. "Oh, no, madam, but believe me, there's plenty we'd like to give you," winked one of the men. Svetlana was confused but continued cleaning. When she entered the room the men had just left, she saw exactly what they meant. Svetlana entered the room and it was in terrible condition. She tutted to herself as she rearranged the furniture and started to organize the room. She saw it resting on the bed. It was a pile of money with a note asking her to please accept this tip. The pile of money added up to at least $500. She was so ecstatic she started to cry. The men she had passed in the corridor had left it for her, but she was about to find out what she had to give her consent to do with them in order to keep the money. Kyle and Josh were two YouTubers who ran Give Back Films. Give Back Films is a channel that bestows random acts of kindness to people who've been down on their luck and deserve something nice to happen to them. Turns out, after her workmates had learned about Svetlana's hard life, they had nominated her to have a random act of kindness given to her by the YouTubers. However, they were shocked by Svetlana's reason for refusing it. Svetlana was in tears with gratitude with the men's generous offer, but shockingly she refused it. She didn't think she deserved it and said that all the staff members were doing just as good a job as her. The men and her colleagues, however, would not take no for an answer. In the end, Svetlana gave her consent to have her reaction video on their YouTube channel, and she took the money that she most definitely deserved.